Yo, what's up? Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. PD Magic here and Pat from the Q Squad. The boys will jump on in a little second. Here for Q Stream, we are at Blanchy's. That's right, downtown on Hai Bachung. They're not open yet. Not until 5 or something, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But we got the pleasure to jump in here and stream from here today. If you're in the area, I guess come on down. Lama, I saw your message there. If you're through, come on through. Some exciting things, some exciting new, I guess, activities, entertainment, changes for Blanchy. So if you are a Blanchy's goer or curious over the time, it's gonna happen. So get your dancing shoes dusted, back on your feet, and come down and have a little boogie.
Mm-hmm.
Patty, Thursday. Man, a week's gone by quick.
That's gone by too fast.
Christmas is getting close. I haven't even bought my presents yet.
That's true. Probably for this weekend.
Yeah, we'll have to go shopping. I'll think about something. What are you guys doing? Do you guys play a game called Santa, Secret Santa? Or better yet, Dirty Secret Santa?
Ooh. You know, the traditional Secret Santa where, you exchange gifts.
And that's it, hey?
Yeah, that's it. But we put a little twist on it and you can just steal the gift that you think might be better than yours.
Yes. So if you guys are unfamiliar with the Dirty Secret Santa, is basically, let's say, for example, you have 10 people. So you put a budget. Here we're doing it for our group, we're doing 1 meal. It's about $50. It's a $50 present.
Mm-hmm.
Go out and buy a decent present. We also have some rules in place, like don't buy stuff that's not usable. People like, undies, towels. That's what you want to get something pretty decent that
a sack of rice
is universal for everybody. So you buy all that, you wrap it up, unmarked, and you put it all under the tree or wherever you are. And then everyone who turns up to the party, 10 of yous, you put a number in the hat, like 1 to 10, and whoever draws out number 1 goes first. And then that person gets to choose any of those 10 presents. Once they choose it, you have to open it. You must open it, and that's your present. That's the Secret Santa part. Now, the dirty part is the person who goes next after you has a chance to open one new one or steal one that's already open.
Ooh.
Yes. So essentially, it's good to go last because then obviously you don't get to open that last present, but you get to steal. But we should twist it. That means the first person should be able to, because they don't get any stealing, don't they?
No.
Oh,
that's the drawback.
Okay.
If you get picked, if you pick number 1, maybe we could
tweak it.
Yeah, we could tweak it where they could steal backwards one time.
Ooh.
Just so everyone's even and they could steal at least one time.
Or at least only halfway through the presents.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's basically it in a nutshell. So I hope you guys can incorporate that into your Secret Santa. It doesn't have to be a $50 budget; it can be anything. But yeah,
it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be fun.
$50 is a pretty good budget. I think last time we did $500K.
Ooh. Yeah, I got what did I get? I must have got $500K of MobiPhone credit. I think
probably
was for one of it.
I know I got. What did I get? I got a pack of cigars, and you can tell how cheap it was because budget was only $500K. It's like a pack of cigars, and then it was a combination. They couldn't find one present worth $500K, so they just bought multiple to the value of $500K. Maybe you could do that actually.
Maybe we could. Ladies and gentlemen, you just joined us, Q Stream Vibes here with the Q Squad. Hopefully, Maddie will jump on. He's on his way to Dalat on bike, so he's about halfway through there, or the first part, taking his time through. So we'll be able to get him to join on in a bit if he has that time. And Sean will jump on in a little bit for a cheers. He's actually at a Vietnamese wedding right now as well.
He's probably drunk already.
So he's going to come in for a little Hamop Hai Ba Yo, and we can get a little vibe on a Vietnamese wedding for you guys. It is Thirsty Thursdays, so how fitting. So don't go away. We'll come back and some really cool, fun news for any Lego fans.
And they sound just like this. And they sound just. And they sound just.
to the Q Stream Vibes here with the Q Squad. Lego, Patty.
Lego. I love Lego.
Yeah,
I used to love it when I was a child.
don't like stepping on it though.
No, that hurts. I still like Lego now. Actually, I've been to Legoland. Have you been to Legoland?
In Malaysia,
Malaysia, yeah.
I haven't been.
That was a lot of fun.
I've always wanted to go because when I go to Singapore, I always see the advertising for it to go there.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's not cheap either.
it's not cheap at all. Actually, we've got an interruption from Sean from the wedding. Let's bring him before we talk Lego. Hey, there he is. There he is.
Hey,
Thirsty Thursdays.
Mr. Suave.
gotta look a little bit good out
It-
here. You know?
Friend's wedding. Look at you, looking all schmick.
You
How's it
should have kept
going?
the mo on, mate.
You should have kept the mo. Yeah.
It looked funny with the mo.
How's the wedding, bro?
It's a
Good.
day
We
one,
just
yeah,
did,
it's
like
early
the,
one.
go to the wife's house and then back to the husband's house and then now we're about to drink a little bit.
Is it is it your wifey's friend's wedding? Your wifey's friend's
What was that?
wedding? Your wifey's friend's wedding?
Chill. You guys are where you guys at? You guys look like you're in a discreet location.
We're at Blanchy's,
We're
bro.
at Blanchy's bar.
Fancy. Did they remodel?
Yes.
They remodeled. Probably some models coming in soon too. I don't know.
It looks very dark and mystique.
Well, we're right in the back area with the lounges. If anyone remembers,
Oh, okay.
there's that back area with the lounge. Obviously, in later times, it's expanded more. I remember it used to be very small, like
Yeah,
very
just
very
the front
discreet.
bit. Yeah, just the front bit
I
as
remember
well.
you like walk in and then there's like the main bar and then the side part, but it was kind of like small-ish. But
Mhm.
I'd like to see it now.
Well, it's going to be some exciting things happening here in the next couple of weeks and months as they reopen and everything. So, entertainment-wise, going to be a whole variety of things. Everything from obviously you've got DJs, you've got different performers, stand-up comedy is like another thing that's going to be happening. That's going to be cool.
Yep.
We're going to throw you up here. You know what? Open mic. A quick story. Open mic. My friend challenged me. JJ challenged me. He goes, Petey, open mic night in Brisbane back in the day. I want you to just 2 minutes. 2 minutes of comedy. You can't use magic. Man, difficult.
No, that's
Difficult.
really hard.
We're bad enough telling jokes.
That would be the longest 2 minutes of your time.
I know. So you're gonna cheers? Hey, love from Wise
you guys
Pass.
gotta cheers.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cheers you guys, and then
yeah. I'm gonna open up
start
my
eating some food. Here's a little,
You stick your head in, Lam.
Cheers, boys.
Yee. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
There
Hello,
he is.
Lamb. Hey, cheers, Lamb.
He's over in at a wedding. John's at a wedding
It's been a
in
while since I've
Haiphong.
had some beer.
So,
Always drinking the gasoline.
well, we might see him before Tet, so he's not going to be
Yes.
back here for Christmas or New
Maybe.
Year's.
Might.
We'll see. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping so.
You know, that's true. When he gets here, we just got to take his passport away.
Wait, let me get my visa extended, and then you can do it.
But then
I
he'll
gotta
just go
get
back by
what I gotta
train.
do.
Yeah. Just go by train or by bus.
Yeah.
They won't check.
We'll just, we'll just break his legs. Things to
But
keep
you guys,
Sean
I'm gonna
inside.
get to eating. But cheers. You guys have
Cool.
a good stream. I will
Cheers.
message you.
Thanks for hopping on, man. Enjoy yourself.
Thank
I
you
did.
guys.
See you in a
Love you
bit.
guys.
Oh, start
Have fun
unbuttoning
today.
that shirt, mate.
Go Blanchy. See you soon.
Laters. Cool. So, yeah, we're talking about Legoland.
Yep.
In Malaysia. And did you know Lego also recently, not recently, I would say in the last 2 years, they released limited edition anti-Lego slippers. Because, people have that, you step on Lego, it's the most painful thing. So for a limited edition, they released these slippers that had,
That you can't feel it.
yeah, you can't feel it. And it was limited edition. People were trying to buy it, but apparently you could only win it. But anyways, the demand in Lego is huge.
It is. It's a massive company.
But it's so massive that Lego is building a new brick factory in Vietnam as Asian markets click. So, as you can see, in Denmark, which we
Yeah.
was kind of there last
I
night.
was
Michelle.
gonna put that last night as the overrated, underrated, but
Toy maker Lego said Wednesday it plans to build a new factory in Vietnam to keep up with the rapidly growing demand for its colored plastic bricks among children across Asia. I didn't actually think it was huge here in Vietnam. I always see it as one of the most common toys on the shelf, but I didn't think that it was that in demand for Vietnam.
It is very expensive too. So
Mm.
it's not that cheap. You know, you see Lego boxes going to the price of like 6 or 7 million.
I mean, yeah, like for the advanced stuff. Is it Technic?
Yeah,
Lego
something like
Technic,
Lego Technic.
The one that does like engines and
yeah,
pistons.
they have moving parts.
Yeah, I was always a fan of the city.
Yeah, that's cool.
And the town Lego.
Yeah,
I mean that's what I
really
grew up
cool.
with. But now with the good thing with Lego, because they can stay relevant, is they can do and collaborate with so many different things. Like they can have a Marvel versions of Lego or anything with movies and whatnot. My friend collects all Lego figurines, and you can get him in all, like you can get Batman, The Simpsons.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
And has it on his wall, so that's awesome as well. But I mean, it's a puzzle basically.
It is, but I didn't really get into collecting Legos. Like I never asked my parents to buy me Legos when I was younger, but I did play with them a lot. I was probably more the kid that would break the Lego. Like my cousins would build it, and then I would be the one that would be like smack.
We used to have at Westfield Shopping Center, they used to have Lego competitions for the kids. So when they had like an activation on, you would go to these shopping centers and it would be a massive table dumped with multiple pieces, and you had to register, and then they would say, build us a plane, a spaceship, and then you just use pieces, and all the kids are fighting over these pieces, and you had a certain time limit, and you'd build it, and then they would vote who'd win it, and then you win the actual little toy, which was kind of cool. But that's something on another level. You can see there were a lot of kids, even like the ones like autism kids that can build stuff.
Yeah,
just from scratch with
from
Lego
scratch,
pieces, and it's like, how do you think of that? You know,
remember the conversation we had with the autistic kid that he flew over the city one time, and then when he landed, he would draw exactly what the city would look like.
Exactly.
I actually saw him when I used to live in Singapore, and he was in action, just going off like nonstop, headphones in.
Have that photographic memory.
One time he flew over Singapore City and just drew the whole thing, and it was nearly as big as his back wall of Blanchy's. It was amazing.
Mine would be stick figures.
That's probably the best that we could do.
But I have a good memory in drawing things that I've drawn over time. Like I can draw the Superman logo pretty accurate. I can draw the first generation Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pretty accurate, because I kept drawing that.
The three stripes Adidas logo pretty accurate. Stuff that we used to draw on top of our notebooks.
Yeah, I can do the Batman logo quite symmetrical as well.
The marijuana leaf.
True. Have you seen the girl that draws from one stroke? Like she doesn't.
Oh yes.
Like they don't take the pen off.
I have seen that. That's quite a famous tattoo design right now, where it's just one stroke and it's like a face or like the whole body.
Does the tattoo do it in one stroke as well?
Of course not. But that's the design. Imagine doing it in one go as a tattoo. That would be painful.
Yeah, that was cool, because I think I saw her on TikTok, and she's drawing a chick, and she just does this. I'm like, what is this? How does it look like a chick? It's just going boom, 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 boom.
Exactly. Hey, Olaf, happy Thursday,
Olaf.
mate.
Thirsty Thursdays.
Thursday. I heard about your last drinking session with Petey, so next time that you guys have a drinking session, I am not coming.
No, you're coming.
No,
I thought you are coming. Calling you out, mate.
No. If Olaf is there, I am not drinking the rosé. No, thank you.
Dude, we were pounding 5.5 liters of rosé.
Ugh.
6 beers.
Ugh.
So, we got any interesting tech thing? I read somewhere Elon Musk says that we might have those neurotransmitters in our brain by as early as 2022.
What, next year?
Yeah,
that's like in a month.
Yeah, no, but not beginning of the year, but like within the 2022. Because they've done testings on it for monkeys already, but they believe that it's ready to go to humans. And the first people...
Who believes?
Musk. So he says that the first lot of people that will get to test it is obviously people with spinal
disabilities
because obviously that's going to help with, I guess, the signals
Yeah.
in telling it to
But
repair
still,
it.
like, would it repair? That's the real question.
I don't know.
Would a microchip really fix you?
But it might help the brain tell the body that it needs to have more building bodies around it.
Is that the reason why it's actually not happening now? Is because something in our neuro or in our brain that's dead and it's not giving out the signals of repairing? Like for my knees and my ankles, it's not telling me.
What about if it's because maybe alcohol abuse has caused it not to send these? I don't know. Right?
Well,
Because that affects your brain.
Yeah, that's true. If you have a session with Olaf, that is going to affect your brain as far as sending those signals.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, always thinking of, so Maddie. Oh, look at that.
Maddie's on board, but his screen is a little fuzzy.
Let's chuck him on, see if we can hear him anyway. Maddie. We can hear you, but we can't see you.
Can't see you? That's weird. It's showing up fine on the camera for me.
That's all right. Yep. Yeah, just your camera.
It's just your camera. So maybe get out and come back in. Or
Yeah.
something.
Right.
Yeah. So that's Musk's latest.
It's interesting.
I don't know. I posted an article in my story recently that Sweden started putting microchips in their hand for the Vax passport. Not everyone. There was a small majority of people that have opted to do that because they were too lazy to get their phone out and show their pass.
Yeah.
But to have that just go like this was more something they opted to do. It was at least 6,000 people that's doing that.
Interesting.
In America, they're already doing some microchips in people's hands before COVID even happened. And that was just for things like I guess blood checks in medical, like they just go and scan their hand and then that has all the details there rather than taking things out. I don't know if that's something that is good or if they can track you or anything else. Maddie, we're still seeing
Really? It's still no good.
Still no good.
Let me try and switch the camera. Let's see if that works. Hang on a sec.
Are you parked?
Does that work?
Seems like he's chilling. Nope.
No, I don't know why. That's so weird.
Man, I'll just switch between like 3 cameras all at the front. Still none of them working?
But on your phone, it looks the same, huh? I mean, it looks fine.
No, on my phone it looks good. On my phone it looks perfect. And I'll try.
I'll show you what it looks like.
How about that? Does that work?
Nope. It's still fuzzy. It looks fuzzy and pixelated.
Weird as hell.
I just sent it to our group. This is what we see.
That's all right. You can turn your camera off and we can have a chat with you anyway.
Yeah, cool. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, so how was it? There we go. How was the ride, man?
I'll just turn it off. I don't think it's gonna be effective, unfortunately. Well, I'm not actually in Dalat yet. I'm in a small town called Lamha currently, which is it's I think it's pretty close to Dalat now, so like not too far out. But fucking hell, those trucks with their horns are just next level aggressive. So yeah, basically there's been a couple of like nice mountains and stuff that we rode over, like a really nice pass. I've put up a couple of photos on my Instagram, and then just lots and lots of traffic for the first half of it, basically, which is I mean that's been pretty shit. That's definitely not a highlight.
How many more hours to your destination?
Oh, probably 1, if that.
Okay, so pretty close.
Yeah.
Is it raining out that way?
No, there was quite a few clouds and stuff, but then it hasn't rained at all. And now like in this town, I'm sort of up quite high because there's a loft built onto the cafe that I stopped at. I wish I could show you guys. But yeah, no, it's perfect. Whether blue skies with like just patchy white fluffy clouds, and it's like the air is clean and smells good, and yeah, it's really nice up here.
Awesome. Well, we've just touched on two topics. One of it being, if you're a Lego fan, Lego plans to build a factory here in Vietnam to produce Lego because of demand here in Vietnam.
It's too high,
Great.
apparently.
Great. More jobs for the people.
More jobs. And the other one was a recent one that Elon Musk said that those neuro chips in our brain could be inserted or used for humans as early as 2022. And the first wave of people that will be using it is people with spine injuries and stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, that makes perfect sense for them to be trying to sort of improve people's lives who absolutely need it. You know, like I think having a spine injury would probably be one of the things that I'd be the most afraid of. So like, you know, lose my ability to be mobile and independent. So yeah, no, I think it's fantastic that that technology is progressing to this extent.
Well, the preliminary trials through the chimps and monkeys have seemed to be a success. So humans are next.
Great.
We are monkeys anyway, so it's all right.
Pretty much. I think it's something like we're like 99% the same genetically as one of the monkey types, which I forget. Maybe the orangutan. I'm not sure which one.
That's so crazy.
Really, 99%?
That's so insane.
Yeah. Like genetically, 99% the same.
That's crazy.
It is.
I mean, you could teach them to use a smartphone now. Like you see some of the videos where they know how to use an iPad, like a normal person.
Well, they can now fly a spaceship.
Apparently,
Yeah.
they've kind of
Maddie's like, I could see Maddie's reaction even though there's no video.
Well, Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes, mate. Far out.
So how long more is the ride, Maddie?
Probably
An hour?
about an hour, I reckon. Yeah, about an hour.
Nice. So did you like the mountain pass, or was it too busy for you to fang it a little bit?
No, I mean I've had an opportunity to have a good fang like a few times actually already, but yeah. So this Ducati is not like comfortable or quiet or relaxing. It's basically the complete opposite of all of those things. So I'm starting to feel pretty tired. Hey, hands are in pain. And
Are you riding solo, or is someone?
No, two up.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that doesn't help. Yeah, but oh man, it's like noisy and like the vibration through the handlebars is insane. And I've actually put the stock exhaust back on it so it wouldn't be as loud. Because the SC project that it came with was like 3 times louder than what this is, and it's still really loud. Like like I'm struggling to sort of. I was trying to listen to a podcast earlier, but it's like hard to make out the dudes like what they're saying because it's that fucking loud, even inside the helmet. Yeah.
You gotta get some earplugs, mate.
Well, I've got those earphones that have like the rubber cups on them that kind of like seal, and so that helps a little bit actually. So that's a little bit helpful, but it's still not as much as it needs to be able to understand what's going on clearly.
Yeah, especially when you're doing like a 6 to 8 hour ride. It's definitely not that pleasant. That's why you're gonna take multiple breaks. And like you said, the vibrations through the handlebars, it's pretty tough. And how's the road now? Is it smooth, or is it still as rough as I remember?
No, it's pretty bad. So I took kind of like a slightly longer route, which is why it's taking so long to actually get there. To try and do like more scenic and less traffic and less bullshit. But there's like construction on like quite a bit of it, and then there was like gravel and stuff, and then like potholes on like other sections and stuff. So yeah, it's not really a pleasant ride. Thus, like basically up until about an hour ago, it was pretty very, very average, and I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
The last hour has been a lot nicer because the road quality has improved. I've started riding up and down mountains now, so that's good. Went over a pass that was quite nice. Yeah, so at the good part basically, and then I like this is already pretty high up, so the temperature is a lot lower and it's quite nice now. And sunset's coming in like an hour and a half, so that'll be real nice. I think that'll be a nice finish to a very tiring day. Let's put it that way.
What time did you leave this morning?
Did you
6
leave at
a.m., bro.
Sheesh.
Dude, he was still up at 11:30.
6 a.m. It's now
Online.
4:30. It's been a nice mission.
Yeah, it has been a
Got a
nice mission.
solid
So
hour and a half.
6 hours. So it's like we're at 10 hours so far.
Ooh.
What have you eaten so far?
Oh man, there was like a very average banh mi in the morning, and then after that there was buntet nung at a market, like out on the countryside. Like there was like a jar, and that's it so far. And then because I stopped at this cafe, I decided to buy a smoothie. What is it? A strawberry smoothie. But there's no actual strawberry in this. It's basically just like this sweet shit syrup with like blended into fucking ice. It's horrible.
Ice, and condensed milk.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's really sweet. It's really artificial. Doesn't even look good.
Now you can imagine how fast I went when I did it in 6 hours.
Far out.
Yeah. I mean, look,
I did one break.
reckon,
3 hours.
yeah.
3 hours.
Ooh, one break. Oh no. I think we've stopped like 4 times now. Just because, like, you really like. I don't know. I hate pushing through and just like it's stressful. It's exhausting. I don't like it so much.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can. You know.
Yeah, it's nice to enjoy the scenery. There's pretty good scenery on the last half or the last 30% of the ride.
So 1 more hour.
Last 30%. Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Brother, sister, squad said Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well.
Thank you.
Looking forward to seeing the story of your sunset in a moment.
Yeah,
the story.
Definitely. Any plans for what you want to hit up for dinner when you get there, Maddie? Or
not yet at this moment. I just wanna like put the backpack down, like basically have a shower, relax for like 5 minutes, and then I want to go through that list of places that you guys sent. So yeah, I don't know. I might hit up one of those. See what I feel like after I have a shower. Maybe a couple of vodkas. Just take the edge off.
I was gonna say, when's the vodka coming?
well, it's definitely going to warm you up during this 18 degree weather in Dalat.
Yeah. So during the night, like it goes down as far as 14. So it should be exciting.
So did you pack an extra, like a jumper or anything? Or did you just go to one jacket like you said?
Lewis. So I've just got like a really thin satin bomber jacket, which isn't really going to keep me too warm. But Lewis was kind enough to lend me one of his like thick jumpers from North America. So yeah, super warm.
So Lewis,
if I get cold, I'll chuck that on. No, but also he's got like quite a few. He's got quite a few jumpers and hoodies and stuff, so he just lent me one of his. I mean, I'm hoping he'll turn up, but it doesn't look like it at this point. He's been avoiding the question, so
he could have flown there and then be like, "Yo,
Just tell him to get on the bus. It's a 4-hour bus ride.
oh man, I don't know how buses get here in 4 hours, but honestly, I'm even thinking about potentially like getting a bus on the way back, like just putting the bike on the bus and be like, I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
It's just because once you've been there that one time, you're like, fuck, I can do the same ride.
That's how I felt. Like that's why I was like, okay, on the way there we'll push through it, and on the way back we can take our sweet ass time because I'm gonna be lazy as on the way back.
Or you can just go on your train.
We were planning to do that because it's only 120 kilometers more from Dalat.
Yeah, that's totally doable.
Yeah, and the ride from Dalat to Nha Trang is actually one of the most beautiful like mountain passes.
But what about the ride from Nha Trang back?
Yeah, that's terrible. That's like 500 kilometers.
Yeah. See, I definitely don't want to be doing that. Not on this bike.
Maddie's like,
not too up.
Don't rimind me. I haven't even arrived yet.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into alternatives.
That's awesome, man. Awesome. Cool. All right. Well, we don't want to keep you too long unless you want to hang on.
No, it's all right. I actually have to charge my phone for 5 minutes because I'm still potentially going to need the map at some point. Frustratingly, just Refidex, UBD,
H269, E5.
And if you ever
using those things is a lost art, mate. Very useful.
Yo, before you go, I'll tell you this quick story. So my dad had a Holden Chimera
Yeah.
And I used to ride it around, and it was so fucking it was not roadworthy at all, but it was just good to get around. And
Yeah.
it had like 3 months left on our rego. I said, look, let's just keep it till then, and then we'll send it down the wreckers and see what we can get for it. And when we got to that stage, like the speedometer doesn't work, wheels, tires are full, like it was so worn out. Come down, the guy looks at it. We're at the wreckers, and we're like, what can you give us for it? I was hoping for like at least a couple hundred or something. Maybe I was actually real optimistic and thinking that maybe you get $1,000 for it.
Yeah.
Here he goes, mate. I'll give you $30 cash or a Refinex, the new one. So we took a brand new Refinex, like a 2009 Refinex,
For a trade in a
and
deal.
we had to pay for a taxi to go home.
Oh no,
The good old days.
Camaro.
Yeah,
Nice one.
Camaro. All right, Matty.
All right,
Enjoy
bro.
your last hour.
Well, let us know when you get there safely, man.
We'll do. All right. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Chat soon, boys.
Alrighty, right
See you
safe.
on the chats. Nice one, Matty there. In Delat. Hopefully we get some good photos off him as well.
Mm-hmm.
Nice one. Christmas spirit. Everyone's getting into it. I'm starting to get a lot of Merry Christmas messages from people you don't see often because you post something and then they don't normally chat to you. They go, "Hey, just want to say Merry Christmas," even though it's only the 9th of December.
The standard Merry Christmas message.
Mm.
Speaking of Christmas, shall we cut to a break? And
Let's cut to a break. The 30 songs in 1 minute.
Yep.
Merry Christmas. Don't go away. We'll come back.
We will have the man of the hour.
Man of the hour. Why we're here. Don't go away.
It's beginning to look a lot like last Christmas. Simply having the most wonderful time. Let it snow, chestnuts roasting, jingle all the ways, and baby, it's cold outside. Step into Christmas, all I want for Christmas is you. Feed the world. Santa, tell me if you're really there. Oh, holy night, baby, please come home. Silent night, God rest you merry gentlemen. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Up on the housetop, do you hear what I hear? Where are you, Christmas? Silver bells, Feliz Navidad. On the first day of Christmas, I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Frosty the snowman, ra-ba-bum-bum. The best time of the year. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
Well, welcome back to the Q Stream Vibes here with the Q Squad. Thirsty Thursdays. We're here at Blanchy's. And brand new
GM,
General Manager of Blanchy's, put your hands together, Adam Ajam Schofield.
Very nice to be on your show. I've known you guys quite a long time, so it's an absolute pleasure to be working with you.
Very long time. I think I first met you in 2013 at
Yes.
Cargo, Rob's
You
Cargo.
pulled a load of cards out of your mouth and blew my brains out. Still, I've never forgot that trick. It was like became a best friend overnight.
he still does it to this day.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
Everyone's looking at me like you're expecting cards to come out.
So, yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody. So, Blanchy's, this is when did you guys officially reopen?
Couple of weeks ago, really. We're still sort of like trickling the opening. It's a bit of everybody's a little bit cautious about going out still. We want to get back on with things, but we're also being safe. So at the moment, I just took over as the new general manager. I previously did a bar in D2, the old D2 Sports Bar, which was a phenomenal success. And then
Great Sunday roast there too.
yes, really good Sunday roast. And then and I can't take all the credit for that. But then I had a chance to go to the Boathouse, so it was bar to restaurant. And yeah, the Boathouse was. I looked at it and thought, what can I do with this place? It felt really like aged. She was crying. The wood was crying at me, you know. And then the owners agreed to help me invest a bit of money into the place, and we did a whole new menu. Got a big shout out to Jamie, who's working for Quanut Hut. Phenomenal chef. If you can ever work with a chef doing menu engineering for the first time and it works out like every dish, you know, perfect. It's just such a smooth, like, bit of work. So that was an epic.
And Boathouse been around for a while too. Yeah.
Long time since I actually first year I got here, I DJ'd for I think it was the second or third anniversary. That's where I met Rod, and I always had a bit of a love for it. They used to do the old family days. It was packed with kids, and then it kind of like just got a little bit like nobody really talked about it, even though there was like some things going down. They had the best Bloody Mary in town, like a giant Bloody Mary. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'd never been down there for a long time. I actually went down with Gabe Boyer, and he said the food's changed. That was when Logan was there. Got a big shout out to Logan. He just moved over to Hong Kong, right?
What's up, Logan?
So I came in, and then I mean, it was massive space, 2,000 square meters. I thought, what can you do with this? And to be honest, it just became a very organic success. The food was right. The people came back. It was great live entertainment.
Good spot too on the river.
Really nice spot. Really relaxed. So that was phenomenal. And then obviously the crisis came out and kind of shut us all down.
But you did something at an Indian spot.
So yeah, just before the first big major lockdown, I had an opportunity to work for an Indian. So I'd worked for an Indian in America for my uncle. When I was 20, he threw me some keys and said, "Yo, there's an Indian restaurant." I had no idea what I was doing, but I did love curry. That's all you need. Just to love a curry.
What curry do you go for?
Oh man, I'm a biryani. I'm a biryani master. But if I was gonna match it with a curry, I'd have to go for something with chicken tikka, like a boona. I love the tikka. I love the oven, and because of that, I actually bought the oven from the old Soul Curry, which was near Kim's Bar. They closed down. My staff went round to pick this huge tandoori up, and it actually slid down the stairs and caused all kind of chaos. They're very heavy. Anyway, we managed to put that in the boathouse. We got Joshy, who's now running the chicken place. What's that? Chicken place in town. Really good place. Chiquita. Yeah, sorry. He's doing the food engineering now. Asif, yeah, big up Asif. They've done great things, but since Joshy's come in, I believe the food's got even better. So Joshy came in and did like 1 month consultation. So my Vietnamese staff, they learned 3 months from Jamie, who used to work for like 5-star hotels. Then they learn how to do Indian food and learn the tandoori. And the funny story is they all kind of felt a little bit scared about putting their hands in the tandoori. So they started like changing things, instead of putting the chicken wings in the oven, they put it in the main oven, which actually tastes really good. But that was a phenomenal. And then funnily enough, the Indian embassy opened up in the compound, in Amphi compound. So the Indians were going, getting their passports and getting a real smell of like fresh tandoor. Yeah. And they were coming in saying, "This is the best tandoori in town." So it all sort of fit into play. But then, just after the first lockdown, I went back to teaching English, which was a nice experience. It was good working with kids again. It sort of like leveled me out, give me a break for F&B. But then got
in shape as well.
Got in shape, got super fit. Then I was working with Benares. I did like a 3-month project with them, but we really didn't get a chance to get going. But the food's phenomenal, and they gave me a chance to do some concept designs, which were based on like my favorite place in England that used to do these like rice and free deals. So yeah, I mean, that was going to be something like we were going to grow the business around Vietnam, but look, we've all had to adjust. And now I've been given this opportunity to kickstart Blanchy's, which is kind of where I started 5 years ago as a resident DJ. And we had major big DJs, Pete Tong, Roger Sanchez,
David Guetta.
Bob Sinclair. Guetta is a bit overpriced. So what we're aiming to do here now, we're going to relaunch Blanchy's. We're going to bring back this vibe with the difference because we're now a lounge. So, we don't want to be too noisy. We want to be really relaxed environment, but party as well. So we'll be good for events. We're looking at doing comedy shows, maybe a bit of live music. It's basically open to everybody. And, we want to keep the style be universal and cater for everybody's needs and get D1 back on track. So that's what we need your support for. Let's all come together.
Can I ask the ultimate question everyone's asking?
Yes.
Will we see A-Jam back on the decks?
We certainly will. Yes.
It has been a while.
It's been a while. I think
when was the last time you played?
The last time I DJ'd was for Thierry. Got a big shout out for TT, the chef who had a bike accident, and we did a DJ event at the boathouse and managed to raise some money while he was in hospital. And luckily, he's all right now. So those good vibes. I hope woke him up from that coma.
The last time I saw you play was at the deck when we played together.
That's right.
At the anniversary.
Man, that was the Sunset Sessions. I think.
Yeah, and the anniversary.
Oh.
So yeah, I mean, what I want to do is really, I'm going to use my experience in bar, restaurant, and I've worked in nightclubs for 25 years, but I've never had a chance to run one. So I'm going to open this up. I want to get the fresh DJs in. I want to use the local legends as well. Just really want to bring. This is a gorgeous venue and it deserves a bit of love. So, and then when we reckon tourism's going to pop back, maybe
early next year.
Could be, yeah, maybe July. But
Yeah.
until then, we're all still here, all the survivors.
Yeah.
You know, so let's. I'll be delivering you some amazing packages. Let's get ready to roll. All right.
Awesome. You hear that, guys?
Yes.
Blanchy's downtown here on Hypertruum. What's the number?
95.
95
Jimmy
Hypertruum
Lam.
on Hypertruum
Jimmy
District
Lam,
1. Open from 5?
From 5
From
till,
5.
till late. Yeah. So
From 5 till late.
if
So,
all goes well, we might be able to do a few late parties like we used to do before.
ooh.
So it should be a whole new crowd. You know,
Party
and
never stops, baby.
party never stops. That's right.
Well, Blanchy's has always been a staple in Saigon.
Yes.
It's been around. It's been around a long time.
It's an institution.
It is.
It
It
is.
is. And
Institution.
and
Love
I
that.
think that the thing with Blanchy's was, for me, it was always like a home venue for a lot of people, especially in our age group.
Mhm.
Back then it was either Sue or Blanchy's. And being next to each other, it was always the go-to after work, before even partying out. And then like Adam said, I think it needs to be brought back into the space.
Mhm.
And now is the perfect time, because a lot of the clubs unfortunately have closed due to COVID or the pandemic. So this is a perfect time to get on board again.
And also to get people feeling safe again, that you can come out here and be social again. Yeah, there's the right measures in place, and the good vibes are here, the music's here.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I just want to remind everybody as well. I think Blanchy's kind of got this stigma attached to it for being really, really loud. We've sort of slowed that down, calmed it down. So it's a place you can bring your partner. You can come here. The cocktails are phenomenal.
Yeah.
The food is good. We're going to get it even better at some point, but baby steps. What we're looking for right now is just to get that environment where people can come down and feel like, yeah, this is a cool place. This is the old Blanchy's. You know, all the DJs that used to come here, they don't talk about anywhere else except Blanchy's. That's the only place they knew. And we've got to honor that legacy. And I really want. And then hopefully when the gates open again, tourism comes back, I will have an opportunity to bring a lot of really cool DJs over. Fresh talent, old talent, whatever. It's Blanchy's. It's a venue for
Blanchy's.
Party never stops.
That's it. Is there a chance to get a little tour? Patty, we're going to take you and Adam go around. So we'll cut to a quick 30 and we'll come back. We'll switch you guys over to the other camera, and we'll have a look at the new layout. So don't go away, guys.
Absolute pleasure.
And they sound just like this. And they sound just. And they sound just.
All right, guys, welcome back to Q-Stream Vibes. We've got Patty on the move there, so he'll move around, and then Adam can sort of walk us through.
So here we are. This is the brand new lounge area at the back. Well, it's not new. It's a few years since it got renovated. But for a lot of people who've not been here for a long time, you might never have seen the new setup. So we got a huge long bar down the right side there. We've got some excellent mixologists there.
Is that where all the single ladies sit, along the bar?
Well, yeah, not for long, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we've got a beautiful range of single malts. I mean, we've pretty much got everything. I'm actually meeting with the wine suppliers this week. We're going to be changing up new fresh wine menu and also a great new happy hour, because that needs to be injected. So, and then around here we've got the lounge area. What I'm thinking to do here is going to be like a comedy show. We've got a bit of
there's a little bit of a stage there, right? Like
we can build a stage just as you walk in the door. So I think that's a perfect venue there for a nice comedy show. We're looking to do a comedy roast, which will be hopefully we get people like you up there, and if you've got a problem with somebody, got a beef, you can come in here and just give them loads of
it
grief.
just stays here, right? The roast is the beefing stays here.
And then there's us. But also would like to do some live music, kind of my vibes, like the Sade, R&B, soft stuff, because we look at it, we're a lounge. We want to honor the environment. All fully lighting. We've got a few private bookings this month, so if you're looking to do a private event, just come and talk to me, and we'll cater the venue for you. And then probably the biggest DJ box.
Biggest DJ box. Oh, yeah.
Biggest, cleanest DJ box. I've been DJing for 25 years. I've been in boxes where you have to run up ladders, run down ladders to get to the toilet. So I used to play like Queen, 8-minute long records so I could run to the toilet and back. Now for every DJ, VIP treatment, you got a toilet right beside the DJ box.
Oh, is that the toilet there?
Just by
here?
the side of the wall.
No
Yeah, it's a little
way.
secret door. It's massive. So any DJs out there, just if you're interested, if you've got a passion, and you see the style of our venue, that your music will suit this place, just give me a shout. I'm open, and I want to give everybody a chance to perform and express their passion. So I'm really excited about this. I mean, it looks fantastic, really does. And then, of course, hopefully, Petey's going to be coming down here doing some magic some nights.
Yeah, for sure.
Showing off. Like I say, we're going to be very versatile. So there we are.
So we're pretty much a one-stop shop.
Exactly.
Basically.
Yeah. So from January, we'll basically start launching a new campaign. You're going to start seeing a lot more new, interesting events. And that name Blanchy's will start popping up more and more. You know what I'm saying? But not too much in your face.
Blanchy's. So come on down, guys. Already open from 5 and in 10 minutes, I'd say.
That's right.
We might have to have our first drink.
That's right.
In a little bit.
Yes. All right. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me on the show.
Oh, mate, this is just the start. Congratulations on the what was a very difficult time for most of us, and everyone has, I guess, pulled through some way or another. And
I was going through a lot of stuff myself, and you know what worked for me? I just started going for a walk. I went for a walk, cleared my mind, bit of exercise, bit of movement. I think, when the lockdowns ended, a lot of people stayed in that frame of mind. I got straight on my bicycle, went straight out and blew those cobwebs off. And I'm still a little bit like, wow, I'm back in D1 after being in Towden for 5 years. But yeah, look, this is opportunity. We're going to open up again. We're going to come back stronger. What we really desire is that community spirit again. We should be supporting everybody. Yep. No, talking about this is better than this. Now, there's plenty of venues, going to be plenty of new people. Let's share the wealth. Let's share the enjoyment. All right. So welcome to Blanchy's. I'll see you for a whiskey sour.
Awesome. Well, ads. Normally we always end our stream with the joke. So if you have something?
Oh, mamma mia! Got to think of a clean one.
No, it's fine.
It could be any.
This is more than a family show.
Oh my! You put me on the spot. Quick.
I'm sure you got some good ones.
Oh man, really, I'm on the spot.
Just a go-to.
All mine are really, really quite bad. So
let's hear it.
It doesn't matter.
We want to hear it.
Oh gosh. How do you make a snooker table laugh?
How do you make a snooker table laugh? How?
Put your hands down its pockets and tickle its balls.
I heard you said you feel lonely.